The Lexile Framework for reading is a way to connect children with books and other materials that will help them grow as readers. Consider this. A father takes his son Billy to buy a new pair of basketball sneakers. The salesperson asks, "How old is your son?" The father answers, "He's 12. So the salesperson points to a shelf and says, "Here are our age 12 basketball sneakers." Not likely, right? We don't buy shoes based on our age, we buy them based on the size of our feet. Like shoes, books aren't one-size-fits-all ages. Yet for years we've matched readers with reading materials based on age or grade level. We need a better way to connect children with materials that will help them grow as readers. That's where the Lexile Framework for reading can help. When shoe shopping, the scale used to measure Billy's foot tells you his shoe size, not his age. In the same way, the Lexile Framework determines the child's reading ability, not his grade level. Take Daniel here. He's 9 years old and in 4th grade. Daniel likes science fiction, so he's given books that are considered 4th grade science fiction to read. But what if Daniel's reading ability is much higher than the average 4th grader? Or what if he's not quite reading on a 4th grade level? Like Billy's age 12 basketball sneakers, the text simply doesn't fit the child. The Lexile Framework for Reading is an educational tool that connects readers with reading materials using a common measure called a lexile. It was developed after 20 years of research by US-based educational measurement company Metametrics. The value of a lexile measure has been proven time and time again and is now recognized as the most accurate way to match readers with text. What makes the Lexile Framework unique and what has led to its widespread adoption is that it measures both reading ability and text difficulty on the same scale. The result is 2 lexile measures, one for the reader and one for the text. A lexile reader measure describes a child's reading ability. A lexile text measure describes the difficulty of a particular text. Both lexile measures are represented by a number followed by the letter L. The measures sit on the lexile scale, which ranges from below 200 lexile for beginning readers in text to above 1700 lexile for advanced readers in text. When used together, lexile reader measures and lexile text measures help you to connect children with books and other materials that meet and challenge their unique reading abilities. Here's how the process works. Susie takes one of the many reading tests that is linked with the Lexile Framework. When she receives her student report, her reading score also is reported as a lexile measure. As for the difficulty of a text, this is calculated using a proprietary lexile equation. The equation uses sentence length and word frequency to determine the lexile measure of the text, whether it be a book, a magazine article, or a single passage. When you know Susie's lexile measure, you can use it to connect her with books in her lexile range, about 50 lexile above and 100 lexile below her lexile measure. One way is to search the Lexile book database for titles within her lexile range. Susie also has told us what topics she likes to read about, so we can enter that information too. Within seconds, Susie has a list of suggested books that is completely personalized to her reading ability and interests. She then can look for those books at her local library or bookstore. All in all, it's a quick and easy process with an unbelievably powerful outcome. But Lexile measures provide more than a way to pick the right book for a child to read. They are powerful tools for targeting instruction and improving achievement across all grade levels and subjects. While Lexile measures are not intended to replace the valuable role of teachers and librarians, the measures do support them in connecting students with appropriate reading materials. For example, a science teacher can see how the Lexile measure of a textbook compares with the Lexile measure of each student in the class. Students above or below the Lexile measure of the textbook can be connected with more ability-appropriate content. Tens of millions of books, articles, and websites have Lexile measures, and this number increases every day. Lexile measures also provide parents with a powerful tool for connecting children with reading materials at home. Unlike other test results that might simply get posted on the refrigerator or cause parents to have sleepless nights, Lexile measures offer a way to take action. During the summer, after school, or on weekends, families can visit the library or bookstore and use Lexile measures to select reading materials that will strengthen the child's literacy skills. And because Lexile measures track progress from year to year, families can monitor growth in reading ability, similar to marking the child's height on a wall with a pencil. Research has proven that reading is critical to every child's life chances. A disadvantaged reader is a disadvantaged learner. By reading material at their Lexile level, children strengthen important literacy skills and develop a lifelong love of reading.